because somebody call it the next internet that will revolutionize medicine. So stem cells basically are we all have stem cells in our bodies and we use stem cells every day. Stem cells, they even die. Okay? Now, because they die, we need to deliberately nourish and rejuvenate our stem cells in our bodies. Now, let me say this, stem cells are in my body, they are also in your body. Stem cells are in plants, stem cells are in human beings. The reason why God placed these stem cells there is to act as quote unquote a repairer or replenisher. So when things are going bad in the body system, these stem cells automatically trigger and get to work. But guess what? As we get older, right, the stem cells begin to lose their power, begin to lose their functionality, and we begin to experience health challenges. And one of the things that is very, very important for you to note, that I want to say here, is that stem cells, as I said earlier, it's very broad. We have what they call the embryonic stem cells. Stem cells take from 5 days embryo from a woman that is pregnant. Then we have what they call the bone marrow transplant. That's what they call the adult stem cells. We even have what they call the skin stem cells or mesenchymal stem cells, and so on and so forth. All these stem cells I've mentioned, they are human stem cells. They are very expensive. They are very, very risky, although they have potentials of helping to cure people of many terminal diseases, but they are not in the reach of the common man. However, today, what we are talking about to you today is on plant stem cells. Now, people may be wondering, how come you're talking about plant stem cells? Plant stem cells and animal cells, they don't have the same match. But let me tell you something. Scientific discoveries are ongoing on every day. Every day, people keep developing new things. How many of you ever knew? You see, because we already know, we don't seem to know the value of it. There's an animal called the chameleon, right? The chameleon can blend in its environment with the same color, whether it is ash, green color background, or anything, it can blend in the color background. So how is this possible? When you do the research, find out that it is God has made it possible for that thing to be like that. We also have what they call the electric eel. There are some fishes that produce huge quantity of volts. Just as an ordinary fish can generate electricity that is so powerful. How is it possible? Because people have done the research, it doesn't seem so powerful anymore. What I'm telling you right now, research is constantly ongoing to date. And scientists in Switzerland, Mibel Biochemistry, discovered a very special breed of apple called Swiss apple. And this apple has the capacity to remain fresh and delay decay up to 4 to 6 months, unlike other fruits. This apple is not the same apple you have around the world. It's only unique to Switzerland. What they discovered was that this apple has the same epigenetic factors as that of the human stem cells. And that is why the company decided to do more research, and they found out that it can actually match that of the human stem cells. So the question here is, how can a plant stem cell work as a stem cell for human beings? Is because it is God's gift to man. It's not, Phytoscience did not create it. Mibel Biochemistry, the company that makes this product, didn't create it. They were created by God. But we were fortunate to stumble over it. And that is why they are sharing this thing to you and I today. Everything that grows has stem cells. Plants are the source of supplements that include healing and wellness of humans. But plant stem cell can act as a catalyst. And guess what? These stem cells that we found out can generate 80% of human stem cells in human beings. Today, stem cell is a very powerful field of medicine, but it is still very, 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 very unknown to many. So the education is still on, and that is why it behoves upon you and I to make sure that we do that. That's why the newspapers are talking about it even today. But today, the stem cell we're talking about, which is the plant stem cell, can you hear me? Pack up plant stem cell. Thank you. The plant stem cell is made from pure natural ingredients, and it is powered by a company called Phytoscience in Malaysia. Okay, so it's a company that was established in 2012, and they generate about 40 million US dollars every month. Every month. I'm sure it's even more than this. This needs to be updated. It's more than this. Every single month, 40 million US dollars are coming into the account every month. They are located in about 41 countries. It's 135 right now. And they have 2 million distributors. And guess what? They have made about over 500 million in dollars. So this company was able to partner with a company called Nibel Biochemistry, right? And this company in Switzerland are the ones that produce this product. But they teamed up with them, and they decided that both the patents, both the products, and even the formula, they wanted to gain ownership of it. And the agreement was signed. So today, Phytoscience is the sole company that has the power to market products that are double stem cells, triple stem cells, and also has the power over phytocell technology. Do you know why I'm mentioning this? There are companies today that are lying to the people that they have stem cells, plant stem cells. Please be very careful, because this technology has already been bought over by Phytoscience. So I don't know where they're getting the technology again to now use to make plant stem cells. So one has to be very careful. If you're not, you may fall prey for these quacks that are in society today. Phytoscience has bagged lots of awards, such as the recognition and award like the Geneva Switzerland Award. We have the $101 million award. We even have the MLM Paragon Award and the MLM Golden Midas Award. There are so many awards that has been backed by this company. This tells you that the company is sure banker. That is, they are someone you can rely on. This is the MOU signing ceremony. I've talked about this already. This shows that the company that makes the product is Switzerland, but there's a deal with Phytoscience with them, saying that all the products that they manufacture, that is double stem cell, triple stem cells, they have gained ownership of it. If anybody tells you that they are having the same thing as we have, let them show you where they signed in the MOU with the company that has given them that technology. Nobody. They don't have it. They don't have it. So we have to be very careful. Okay. So I've already talked about this before. They won award in 2008, 2012, 2014 when they made these products. That is that is real biochemistry. And this is the apple. The apple is bitter. It's an 18th century apple. And guess what? Today it is helping mankind to save them from many terminal diseases. This does not mean that the embryonic stem cells, the adult stem cells, and the other types of stem cells that are there are not functional. They are still there, they are workable. Okay? But what we are saying is that we have the plant-based stem cells. And let's face it, man, when it was made, was supposed to depend on plants. Sorry if I'm sermonizing here. When God made Adam and Eve, he placed them in the Garden of Eden. He told them to eat fruits, herbs. Everything there was just phyto. And they were very healthy. It was after the flood of Noah. That was when God gave them the right to now start taking meat. But if you take good look at, in biological science, energy that is stored from the sun is taken by plants. And by the time it begins to go down the food chain, it gets to animals, the energy level in animal is not compared to that of plants. So when you take fruits or anything that has to do with vegetation, you really power yourself very, very much energy-wise. But if you take meat, human beef or whatever, it's not bad, but the energy level is not as it's very low compared to that of vegetation. So when we talk about plant stem cells, we know very well that this plant was made by God. Definitely that the high level of energy is in this thing. The high level of stem cells in it is more than even the embryonic stem cells and the adult stem cells. That is my own research. I could be wrong, but I believe that is true. I believe that is true. So let's move on. Okay. So please, I want you to please give a thumbs up. The company came together and they discovered this product, which is called the double stem cells. the double stem cell. This product has made a lot of people very, very happy. It has really saved people from many untold medical challenges that today they are very, very glad that they did. Okay? It's a cellular rejuvenation. Um, some people call it what they call it life in a jacket. Some say it's a clinical diamond. People have different terms for it. I would just call it double stem cells. Okay? It's the future of medicine. So how do you take this? You take it under the tongue. It's not taken, the other types of stem cells are taken through surgical means, which is very expensive, can cost you about $25,000 or $30,000. But this, and you need to fly out of the country, most cases, about 99.9%. But today, we have the plant stem cells can be taken not through surgeries, but through sublingual therapy under the tongue. It's important that we understand what it means by under the tongue. A lot of people are putting this product under the tongue, but they are not allowing under the tongue to do the absorption. They are allowing the throat to still do the absorption. It's not like that. If you do so, you may not get full measure of the result. You get the result, but not full measure. So you need to understand that when they say place it under the tongue, the purpose is so that the ducts under the tongue will absorb it straight to the bloodstream so that it starts functioning. Not pouring it under your tongue, then you now allow the saliva to roll it around the whole mouth, the buccal cavity, then you drink water and you swallow it down the throat. If you do that, you are negating and you are going against the purpose of getting good results. Okay? So let's move a bit fast. The other product is also the crystal cell. Basically, they are both the same. They're both the same, just that this has tomatoes attached to it in the ingredients. Very, very good for skin. They are both the same, like I said. This is slightly an advanced version, but you can take both of them under the tongue, sublingual therapy, wait for a few minutes, then you take water, and it is gone. And we also have what they call the detoxifier. We have the Snowfield Forte. The Snowfield Forte, this is how the sachet looks like. Okay, and this is how the sachet looks like for the double stem cell. Very tiny, but very powerful. When you take this under your tongue, it gets into the body system. What it does is that if you remember, maybe if you can't remember, bacteria, they grow, cells multiply. When this thing gets into the body, as small as it is, it locates the body part that has a problem and begins to multiply into the body system and repair damaged cells and repair, rejuvenate, and regenerate brand new cells in the body system. But for the Snowfield and the Actual Plus, these are not stem cells, these are supplements. Okay? These are detoxifiers. Like the Snowfield Fort is a detoxifier that helps in removing all types of nonsense from the body, and it nourishes the blood, and also help in balancing the body pH level. Let's look at this first. Okay. Now, it's a snow algae, it's a chlorophyll. It helps in balancing the body acidity and alkalinity. If the body is high in alkalinity, the body will be very, very, very healthy. More likely, it should be 80% alkaline nature, 20% acidic nature. But what we find out is that we have the inverse, we have the opposite. And the reason is because of the kind of food we eat. We eat food like beer, burger, cheese pies, chicken and chips, Coke. All this stuff, as you can see in the pH charts, shows that all those food will trigger acidity level or acidosis in the body. While the other type of food, which is grapes, fruits, green peas, and all those stuff, these are the food that will also trigger alkalinity. So for no fault of ours, sometimes we eat stuff that makes our body alkaline, and that's what actually gives rise to some of the diseases. Okay, so the acidity level actually weakens our body system and gives rise to many, many terrible diseases. So when we take this product, what it will do is that it will drop it and raise the alkalinity level, and it will help us become healthy. And guess what? It has a lot of things that it also does. Okay, I don't want to waste time on this, but we'll talk about that later on. So these are some of the things that it does. If for gastrointestinal problems, this can help in gastrointestinal problems. Maybe there's bloating, maybe there's colon cancer, or issues with digestion. This product can help in that with that. It also detoxifies toxins out of the body system right from the cellular level. It fights infections, including STIs and STDs, or bacterial infection for maybe coronavirus or maybe flu shot or whatever. It helps with that. Flu, I beg your pardon. It treats bad breath, skin sores, skin rejuvenation, and it also boosts the immune system. It can also help in managing blood sugar for people that have diabetes, people that have issues with weight loss, maybe have they're obese. This product can also help in dropping down weight loss. Okay, and like I said before, it can balance the alkalinity level, and also it helps in. It's an excellent product for sickle cell anemia. Sickle cell anemia. I'm hearing that there's going to be a sickle cell foundation is going to be established very soon. We don't know when, but we hope they come across this product because people with sickle cell, they are really, really suffering a lot. It's not an easy task. So the other product, which is the Actual Plus, is made up of so many fruits and vegetables and spices. Precisely 18 fruits, 12 vegetables, and 9 spices. This is superb. Why is it superb? Because you and I know very well that fruits, as I said earlier, fruits is what we need. But we don't easily get good dose of these fruits because of economic reasons, or because of lack of know-how, or because of, some people don't know how to consume some of these fruits, or they're not even in our society, in our environment today.
Hello, Orpheus.
Yes, can you hear me?
Hello, sir.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hey, please, kindly disable your annotation because it's blocked the screen from both sides.
Okay. Thank you very much. I know what you're saying. All right.
Okay, sir.
Okay, thanks. I appreciate it. Thanks, I appreciate it. So you to come across or come in contact with some of these fruits, you should be very, very careful, because I recall there was a time during the pandemic, these fruits that we buy from the roadside, I don't want to mention any group, but some of these fruits that were being bought from these people, some of them, they were washing these fruits in the gutter and using gutter water to wash them. Then sometime when the kind of fertilizer or the kind of chemical compound that I use as triggers to make these fruits grow very fast. Some people put mangoes in drums where they pour carbide so that the carbide will trigger the ripening of the fruits. These things are dangerous. They are dangerous. So even if you depend on those things, which are not bad, but be careful, because sometimes you'll be taking in toxins into the body system. Let's look at the herbicides and all the rest. But when you have this product, you can have 100% neat dose of this product into the body and to boost our immune system very, very, very well. Okay? So it's not a drug, and it works much more than a drug. Okay? It's for recovery from diseases. You take 10 drops 3 times per day, and you shake very well before you start using it. But if you don't have any health challenge, you just want to use for maintenance, you can take 5 drops 3 times per day. Okay? But for people that have diabetes, this is very, 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 very good for them. It will help them. This does not mean that the stem cell will not do the work. The double stem cells and the crystal cell will do the work. But to get full measure of results, we can add this product side by side so that it will really boost. Because stem cell, let's face it, is the future of medicine. It goes into the body system and generates brand new cells in all parts of the body. So with this is powerful. This is very powerful. And that's why we stand out amongst other products, other companies. So that's why when people are talking to us, they say, I have also seen this product. I've also seen that product. I say, bro, sis, they don't have stem cells. If you don't understand what stem cells are, then you'll be categorizing them alongside other products. This is like categorizing computers with typewriters, or categorizing lions in a jungle with cats in a house. They're not the same. So until we understand that, we will know very well that there's no point wasting time trying to debate on it or that this product is next to none. But like I said, you can have all this product alongside to have a boost to it. And we have what we call the skin stem cell product. These are about skin related usage for skin. We don't pour it in our mouth. Okay. The idea is this: the skin is the largest organ of the body, and it has a way of protecting us from wind, sunlight, dust, free radicals, and so on and so forth. However, it is the worst hit most times. So when you look at our skin sometimes, whether it has turned wrinkled, look at the way a child's skin is, the way our skin, like I look at my face right now, or the way I was when I was younger, I said the way it is right now. Why? Because of aging, the sun, the ultraviolet rays, the dust and all what's not are coming upon the skin every day. If I were to pull my shirt right now, although I wouldn't do that, father, my face could be brighter. Why? I mean, it could be darker. Why my other parts would be brighter? Why is it so? Because there's a lot of sun blast, a lot of destruction from the environmental factors on the skin. So the skin cells die, and as they die, the stem cells that are under the skin cells regenerate brand new cells to cover up. This is how God has made it. But it gets to a point, the level of damage now becomes more than the level of repair. So you now have wrinkles, you now have hard skin. Sometimes infection gets into the skin. You now have what they call melanoma issues, like pigmentation problems, and so on and so forth. So, but this product, what it does is that anything that has to do with cell degeneration on the skin, it repairs it back. Spots, wrinkles, skin texture, because the skin is supposed to have a proper ratio of hydrated content and dryness. If it's too dry, it's bad. If it's too oily, it's also bad. This thing will balance it. Okay? For ladies that are using all those facial scrub, maybe they want to keep their skin good, alcohol-based facial scrub, it's destroying the skin cells. Over time, you find out that the skin will get older. This product can help you regenerate brand new skin cells to make you look fresh, beautiful, and supple skin. So two of them do the same thing, but one is more like Shakara, like guyguy.com. That's this one on the right hand side. Okay, that's the water moisturizer. While this one is more of skin cells for health problems, and they do the same thing anyway. They do the same thing. Okay, so that's for that. Let me move on. Our products are certified by world governing bodies. They're not just common products. We have the GMP, the Good Manufacturing Practice. This means that they have given our products thumbs up and that we're doing well in the terms of manufacturing. We don't understand what GMP really means. A lot of people, when they produce, I'll give an example. When people produce products, what they put sometimes on the pack is not exactly what it is. Yes, and even if they put what they have written on the pack and they are actually using it, the quality of those ingredients may not be exactly the way it should be. Okay? So it's important for us to note that when you say GMP, good manufacturing practice, they're following the rules, the neatness, the cleanliness of everything that they said they have to do with product manufacturing is what they follow. Okay? It's also good for vegetarians. Some people don't take meat. Some people don't take stuff. Our products are good for them. Our products are also endorsed by the European cosmetic community in Europe. Our products are also endorsed by NAFDAC in Nigeria here. And even the phytocell tech technology used in extracting the stem cells that also give a thumbs up and a clap for it and applause for it. And it's 100% natural. No preservatives, no additives, no nonsense in it. It is just natural. It's coming from God. And that's why you and I need to look at it very well. And it has the United States Food and Drugs Administration certification. This is very, very powerful. This is very powerful because when you go out of the country, sometimes there are some things that other countries will not allow you to sell in their countries. In US, it means that if they have stamped our product, it means that our products are good to go. It means they are good to go. It means they have done their research. It means they have done their digging. It means they have looked at this product very well and said, how good are these products? Okay, don't worry, we'll get back to you. And they said, man, your products are superb. And that's why they are giving it thumbs up and the certification. There's a company today that is claiming that their products are actually having FDA. But be careful, please be careful with quacks. There are quacks out there. There are quacks out there. In Nigeria, while we call our own NAFDAC, right? In United States, they call theirs FDA. Now, some countries have also adopted that concept of FDA, like Ghana, like Singapore, and some other countries. So what this company, quote and unquote, is doing, the quack company, I have to mention this because they are really deceiving a lot of people and it's not fair. Correct? They are telling people that their products also have FDA, but it's actually not FDA of United States. It's FDA of another country that is other than United States. And they're not the same. So we need to be very careful. This tells us that we can go to US and we can sell this product and nobody's going to disturb us at all because it's patented in US. Okay. Then it also has the $1 million US dollars liability insurance claim. What does this mean? It means that if our products are used, I'll give you an example. As a chap I met in Port Harcourt a couple of years ago, he had bruises all over his body, like perforated skin. He told me the reason why his skins are perforated, he was trying to treat his leg. He had a problem with his leg, his foot, but they gave him some drugs. In the course of using those drugs, there was a reaction on his skin and it affected his whole body. But he was still told to use it because he needed to depend on it. There are some drugs today, there are some medications today that are very, very dangerous and they have adverse effects on the body system. And yet, I don't believe they have any product liability claim as that of ours. We are telling you categorically, world over, our products doesn't have a single side effect, and that's why they have the 1 billion US dollars, not 1 million naira, 1 million US dollars. You get it? Get it? You get it? So some people say that some Igbo guys or some Deltan guys or some tribal people will just go and tell their guys, okay, I'm going to die. Oh. If I die, tell them that this product killed me. And so you can go and claim the 1 billion US dollars. If you do that, and they will do a research, and if they find out you are not having any health challenges because of our product, oh boy, or yours is the case. Okay? But I'm telling you, right from inception in 2008 to date, not a single soul has ever complained of any of our products having health challenge. Um, side effects. None at all. So these are some of the potential use of stem cells. We have stroke. We have traumatic brain injury. We have learning defects. Some children have problems with learning. Or sometimes, have you noticed sometimes because of the way the stress is so much, you go into the kitchen with the intention of getting a knife. When you get there, you forget. You're like, why am I here? Because the brain is so saddled. You get it. The stem cells can help you put back the cells in the brain so it can function very well. Baldness, blindness, deafness, people that have issues with hearing, it is all coming from the cells. All the cells. Once the cells are functioning, they are in place, they are in position, everything begins to function normally. Wound healing, even missing tooth. Missing tooth can come back. It can come back. Why is it so? Because stem cells are responsible for all the teeth that we have. Stem cells put them there. So if there's a problem, we go back to nature. The stem cells can also put them back again. And I am a beneficiary of that. So there's nothing like somebody told me. I experienced that. Spinal cord injury, and arthritis, diabetes, multiple site cancer. I can go on and on and on. Even myotrophic lateral sclerosis. That is even muscular dystrophies, muscles that are weak. Some people have issues, they cannot stand, cannot walk. This product has helped a lot of people to get their health back. Okay, so, excuse me. Hope you can see. All right, so I've just been told to, I'll try to do my best on that. Okay. So let's go to the next stage, save time. So these are some of the product testimonials. But please, I want to appeal to my listeners, for the viewers that are coming for the very first time. Some of the images you might see may not be palatable. I'm already asking for permission before I start sharing it, so you won't get annoyed. This is a young child with stage 4 cancer. Shows that what's it called? That the child was actually cured from this disease by from this disease. Okay, and but just this is how many weeks? Just a week. Just a week, right? So imagine if you have children out there that are having problems. Imagine what you can do to touch lives. I always say it, the purpose of living here on earth is to touch lives. That's the truth. It's not for just for ourselves. How many lives are we touching? How many lives are we touching? If we're not touching enough, we can do that by reaching out to others. So moving on, we have um, people that have heart issues. If you have any heart issues, can also help. This product can also help in solving that problem. People that are having stroke, diabetes, even cancer of the mouth. I'm trying to disable the annotation, but it's like it's not going to work so easily. Let me see. Okay. I don't know if that is fair enough. It's still the same thing. So don't worry because of time. So we have gland cancer. This has also helped to solve problems of gland cancer and diabetic gangrene, breast cancer, sickle cell. I can go on and on and on. I don't want to repeat myself, but the product is what I call a 360 degrees health remedial solution. So um, let's take a recap one more time. Okay, we recommend the Phytoscience product because it's a high quality product from Switzerland. Products are certified by United States FDA and also other many other international bodies. World Product Liability Insurance of 1 million US dollars, which is very high. It's 100% natural and is located in over 51. I think this is to be changed over 51 countries. Okay. Now, these are some of the things that I want to stress here. Some people say we can go for bone marrow transplant. That thing is what we have here. That's what we have here. You don't need to waste the money on that anymore. And you don't need to fly out or waste money. Just spend money for this and you get your results by its grace and power. So I don't want to waste time on this. So part 2 has just ended. So I'm going to be switching my slide from time to time because of the slide comfortability. So now the only thing that stands between people and what they want to achieve in life is the will to start it and the faith to believe it is possible with God. Okay, our thoughts create things. And those thoughts that we have, let's face it, they are coming from the external factors, things that we heard, how we grew up, the experiences that we have had, so on and so forth. They condition our mindset, they conjure thoughts that forms habits. And if if we're not careful, you know, even the good things that we already have could be tainted, could be corrupted. So that's why we need to have a positive mindset at all times. So the only thing that stands between people and what they want to achieve is because of all those things that have been hearing all their life, all the negative things. You can't do this, you can't do that. It's not going to work. It's going to be terrible. All those negative things that they heard all their life can affect a child and it can also affect an adult. So we need to have what they call a rethink, a review, a restructure, a realignment of our mindsets so that when we see opportunities like this, we will not be seeing something else. Rather, we'll be seeing powerful stuff. Because let's face it, not everybody that sees it will understand it, but people will understand it. Some will understand now immediately, some will not understand immediately to take them time. But what matters the most is that we have already done what we're supposed to do as humans. So this company, we're talking about money right now. We're talking about cash. Because let's face it, everybody wants money, right? Everybody wants cash. But a lot of people don't know how to go about it. A lot of people don't understand that having gone to the four walls of the university, or maybe the tertiary institution, or maybe you are even a professional in one field or the other, Many people don't understand that making money is is a skill and it's a course on its own. Let's face it, what I studied, they didn't teach me that about money. And I'm very sure a larger percentage of the persons that are watching this right now, nothing was taught you about money when you were in school. They only told you things about mixing magnesium, mixing sodium, how to balance your sheet, and how to take care of people that are sick, and so on and so forth. But making money has to do with skill. So that's why a lot of people, when they go into the universities, when they come out, the mindset are sadly to say stereotyped into becoming a job seeker. It happened to me. I just left university and the next thing I was looking for was a job. Why is it that when people go to universities, the next thing they want is a job? Why is it so? Because of the mindset that we have imbibed over the years. So we're saying now that there are three major uh, global challenges. One of them is ignorance. Ignorance. If you don't have an idea of something, right, ask a question. Go ahead and ask a question. Find out what is this all about. It may be shameful for you at that point, but later on, you forever know that thing. Okay? So ignorance is one thing. People don't know, but they think that they know. And those that don't, and those that know, they don't even know what to do about what they know about. What they know. Do you understand? Then the next thing is poverty. This is one of the things that is ravaging mankind today. You see it in at homes, you see it even in politics, you see it even the way people think. Poverty mindset. I like this video, this image that I saw of a man was with a crutchet with one leg. He was trying to give money to somebody that is hale and hearty, two legs, two hands, full blown human being, sitting on the ground begging for money. And this man with one leg was giving the full blown man a tip, a, a handout. Why is it so? The money is not coming from how strong you are, but it has to do with the brain. Okay? So ignorance, poverty, and ill health. Let's face it, ill health is something that everybody would die for. How do I know for? How do I know this? It's very simple. A good case in mind is what happened last year, and it's still affecting us to this very moment. When the coronavirus came, ill health, the World Health Organization stopped everything through the governments, through United Nations, and everybody started to conform. Health is so powerful. It's so powerful that you cannot do without it. Even doing wars, you're fighting a war with maybe with another persons. One of the ways of fighting them is to attack them with what do you call it, biological weapons. You don't have to always be using guns, nuclear weapons. You can just send them some anthrax, and that's what happened during the American attack then. Because if the soldiers are sick, if the personnel are sick, everything flops. The same thing also happens in an organization, in a company. No matter how big the company is, if the people that are working are sick, they cannot produce results. So health is important in all spheres. Okay, so that's so ignorance, ill health, poverty, some of these are causing problems. Okay, I don't want to waste too much time on this, but I'm trying to tell you that people today, they are changing their mindset because of the past experiences. Because when things came out in the past, they don't always usually look um they don't usually look clear or obvious. Diamond is, if you find real diamond, it's always dirty, rough, found deep inside the soil. The same thing with gold, the same thing with silver, the same thing with crude oil. All these stuff that are very precious, they are very deep inside the ground. But when we get them out, we refine them, find out they become $1 million business venture. So also it is with the computer. So also it is with the phones in those days. So also it is with the camera today. One saying that stem cells is also acting in that capacity. So we're offering you the business opportunity. We're offering you a platform where, just like saying Dangote comes to a community like, let's say, Elisha, and says he's looking for 5 people that we will work with. He wants to do business with them, knowing fully well that there's business involved in it, and there's money, and there's also touching of lives. I won't waste time to join him. The same thing Phytoscience is offering everybody around the world right now. There's a multi-billion-dollar industry of stem cells, and we're saying join us, and you can be part and parcel of this great opportunity if you join us. Okay. So, but before I proceed, I don't want to waste time on this. I'm going to go straight to explain. In as much as we are here to talk about health, we're talking about money right now. Phytoscience has bought over the rights from Mibel Biochemistry, and they now distribute the products everywhere around the world. But Phytoscience did not choose the conventional ways of distribution of products. What do I mean? If Phytoscience had taken those products from Mibel Biochemistry, maybe 1 billion packs, and go to the health associations, the medical associations, or the pharmaceutical associations, and told them, hey, bro, we want to sell these things to you. They do a presentation. Those organizations, those groups will find it very interesting and will buy into it and buy these packs from Phytoscience into millions of packs. And after buying them, what they will normally do, they will now they will now give it to the smaller distributors and so on and so forth before it gets to the pharmaceutical companies, before it gets to the supermarket, and before it gets to you. But let me tell you the truth. If Phytoscience had not used the network marketing platform to distribute this product, I'm telling you, this product I'm holding in my hand right now, a pack will be costing 200,000 naira. Just one pack. Yes. Why do I say so? Because of the reasons I'm going to explain right now. So, the conventional businesses that you and I know is this. The company makes the product. National agents take the product and give it to the wholesalers. Wholesalers take the same product and give it to Salesforce. Salesforce take the products and give it to advertisers to do some advertising, whatever for them. Then it gets to retailers. Then before the retailers now hand it over to consumers, you and I. But guess what? All these people in the middle would have ordinarily added money to it because they need to make their own personal profits. That's business. There's nothing wrong with that. So if the product, for example, let's imagine, let's say this mouse was made for about, let's say, 10,000 naira. When it gets to the consumer, it may be like 25,000 naira. So that means there's some increase in cost caused by the middlemen. Another good example again is that of house agents, people that are looking for homes. You discover that when you want to get a house, those agents, because they are in between, they will add their own money in between to make the house very expensive. What they call them brokers or whatever. But if you can get to meet the landlord directly, find out the person will not charge you anything more than just some stipend. But because those middlemen are there, that's why there's always an increase and high amount of house rent. So what network marketing is saying that this traditional method of doing business, we want to take them out completely. We don't want anybody in the middle. And that is what gives birth to network marketing. The company makes the product, they look for distributors like you and myself. So that we can go straight to the company and get it firsthand. Use words of mouth, use our skill, we'll try to give it to people, distribute it to people. And for so doing, the cost is not so high. And all the extra money that would have been spent on advertising, on billboards, and even the overhead costs, rentals, all those stuff, all those monies, they have structured it in such a way that they will be paying people that are in the system in a multiple level approach. What we call multi-level marketing. Okay, so that's how we operate. Now in Phytoscience, we have 11 good ways of earning, 11 powerful ways of earning, and the first one is called the direct sponsor bonus. Second one is the roll-up bonus. Then we have the third one, which is the matching direct sponsor bonus. Then we have the key in bonus or orientation bonus. We have the pairing or double development bonus. We now have also the matching pairing 2 bonus as on pairing rate 2. Then we also have the reorder product bonus, matching reorder bonus, as well as loyalty leadership bonus. Others are number 10. We have the loyalty maintenance 2 bonus and the retail bonus. All these bonuses I've mentioned. Now, I'm not going to take all of them. I want to take a few of them. But I'm telling you, they are powerful. They are very powerful. Okay? So at this point, I'm going to try and switch my screen first. Excuse me. So this is the membership package. We have the bronze, silver, gold, junior, platinum, and the platinum package. So, but before I proceed, let me quickly change. I need to change this so I can show you something else. So, if you are going to become a member of Phytoscience, this is the package. Okay, this is the package of choices. So you have the choice of packages. First choice is what they call the bronze package. For you to be a member, all you need to do is just to buy products in your name. Just simple, buy products in your name. So when you buy this product, for example, if you buy 3 packs, DS means 3 packs. If you buy 3 packs, all right, to cost you 51,100, right? You become a member of the business, but you are in bronze package. If you go ahead and you choose to become a silver package holder, you have 2 options. Either you do it within 92,000 naira for 6 packs of the double stem cells, or you go with the 66,400 for 3 packs of the double stem cells. This is more expensive than this, but the package is still the same silver. They offer a lot of potential, a lot of benefits when you're on silver package. Okay, then we have the gold package, which is 442,300. They're going to give you 26 of this pack, then 4 of this. So it's mixed. Okay, then we have the junior platinum, that's 612,800. That's 32 double stem cells, 6 crystal cells, and 4 of this snowfield 4. Then we have the platinum mix that costs you 1,993,000 naira. That's 30 double stem cells, 20 crystal cells, and then 6 snowfield with 2 actual plus. Okay, and then we have platinum, which is 1.37 million. That's going to give you 105 double stem cells. But let me tell you something. There is a promo going on right now saying that you see, in this company, everybody wants to be a platinum. Platinum is the best package you can be on. I will explain to you as I go into the different ways of earning. So, but the company has made it possible that you would just become, even if instead of you spending 1,093,000 to become a platinum package holder, you can also do the same by spending 612. So you will save about 400,000 naira and still be on the highest package. And guess what? They have just introduced gold as well. You can also equally spend 442,300, save about 600,000, and yet still be on the highest package. So gold and junior platinum, they are all under auto promote to platinum. So if you do that, you have a chance of being on the highest package. But you keep wondering, what do I mean by the highest package? Let me explain something here. Phytoscience is not operating on the platform of bronze. You come on bronze, then from bronze you move to silver, silver you move to gold, then you move to no. That's how they do it in other companies. Ours is different. Once you choose a package, that's the package you will run with for life. So, if, for example, if I give you options to go to a fuel station and take free fuel, like petrol, for just Go and take any amount you want. And I give you options. I give you 50 cl, 50 liters. I give you 20 liters. I give you 10 liters, and I give you 5 liters. Obviously, when you take either of these packages to the petrol station, you get free fuel. But the ones that have the highest um, capacity to carry more fuel will benefit more. That's exactly how it is in this business. So the more package, the higher the package, the better your chance. That's why platinum is very, 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 very powerful. So I'm going to quickly see if I can just do this quickly. Now share on different ways of earning. Excuse me. Give me some time. I found it. Okay. Um, can you hear me? Can anybody hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, we can. Mr. Obvious.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much, sir. This issue with the slide is I have to be switching to the slides. Um, okay, let me just start from here, possibly. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to share my slide now. I'm going to be using the international slide, but please, I'm going to skip. I've already showed you the packages that we need in order to make it. So now the company, these are some members that have made it into the business a long time ago, and they have, when we say that some people have bagged $3,000 since they started, okay, some have made about $7,000, others have made $30,000, others have made $50,000 minimum, and others have become $300,000 to $500,000 minimum. Some have even made up to $1 million US dollars. Dollars is how they pay us in this business. They don't pay us in naira. So this is to be very clear. These are some team members in other countries. So I want you to understand it's an international business. We're not just operating on Lagos, or Nigeria. We're beyond. We're big. Okay? We're big. We're very big. So this is a lady that actually has got a new car, and based on just doing the business, and people are really making a lot of strides in this business. So I'm going to explain in brief how the monies are made. But before I do that, I want to stress something here. There's something called active income and passive income. Active income is important to us to know. It is the income that we make when we work so hard. We work so hard, we do all that we can by expending our effort, and we get paid for it. This is the income that many of us know. This is the mindset that we have around the world. But there's another type of income that comes from passive income. It's called income that we make long after we have stopped working. Not necessarily stop working 100%, but at least the workload will totally drop beyond our imaginable dreams. So in Phytoscience, the 11 ways of earning have been divided into two parts. Okay? Have been divided into two parts. Now I'm going to explain this in brief. We have, for example, the first way of earning, please, you're going to let go of this other part. I don't want to do this last part, but I'm going to explain. Imagine if you're a silver holder. Maybe you came to the system and you decided to come on board silver, right? If you come on board with silver, what happens is this. If you bring in a fellow silver package holder, maybe you introduce someone to the product or to the business opportunity, and please, I need to stress this. I don't want people saying it. There need people that keep saying, I don't like businesses that has to do with bringing people. Hello. Life is about bringing people. That is just life. So it all depends on the mindset you're looking at it from. Even the present work that you or myself were doing or I was doing has to do with people. When I was in the bank, We needed to bring in people to take loans. We needed to bring in people to bring deposits. We needed to bring people to buy our maybe children what's it called, savings account. The same thing has to do with people that are selling in the market. The same thing has to do with even pastors, even imams. So bringing people is normal, it's everywhere. But the question is this: they are saying for introducing people into the new stem cell therapy, company is going to compensate you instantly in dollars. So if you are able to bring in someone that wants to do silver and you are silver, the company will compensate you with $32.85, right? $32.85. And please, if you are new for the very first time, you pardon me for now, but if you have a calculator, you can take down the figures. You multiply that by 465 naira. That means that for bringing in a silver, a fellow silver like yourself, you earn about 16,000 naira instantly. If a fellow silver brings in a gold, right, that person will earn a whooping $88, and that money is paid instantly into your account. And $88 is about 40,000 naira will come to your account immediately. But if you decide to bring in someone that wants to do the 1 million naira worth, you're going to earn $135, and that is about 62,000 naira will be given to you instantly. But if you are a gold package holder, the truth is that there is no gold package holder right now. Because even if you do gold, because of the promo, you'll be automatically pushed to platinum. So they don't want to waste time on this. So if you're a platinum holder right now, if you bring in a fellow silver, you will still earn $32.85. If you bring in a fellow gold, you earn about 82,000 naira. That will be coming to your account instantly. And if you bring in a fellow platinum like yourself, what you will earn instantly is 209,000 naira. 209,000 naira. These monies are paid instantly into your Phytoscience account. Take notes. Some people work from Monday to Friday or Saturday, 30 days or 24 days in a year, in a month. How much are they earning? And how much stress are they going through? And how much, insecurities are they facing? This company is saying, introduce people to the new way of making, of giving good health through stem cells, and the company is going to compensate you instantly. Please, this is really wonderful. And if you can get as many people as possible, fine. You get paid as many times as over. Then we have what we call the roll-up bonus. Now, for instance, imagine if I am a platinum, right? And I introduce you into the system. No, let's imagine you come into the business as a platinum, which we expect. You now introduce someone that wants to do silver. He would have earned his bonus and case closed. But guess what? Silver may now go ahead to introduce someone, and the person may see the power behind the business and may try to now do platinum, register in the platinum account, which is more than silver, which you did. Now, this is how it will play out. When silver brings in the platinum, silver will not earn the full capacity of a platinum coming on board. Rather, it will earn 13.5%. And that is $135 will be given to silver. But the company has already earmarked it that anytime platinum is registered into the business, $450 is generated. So, but you should have collected the whole $450, but the company will not give that to you. Why? Because, like I said, the container you have is very small. So there's excess spilling out. What happens is that the excess dollars goes to you, which is yourself. So you earn the $315. So this guy did the whole work. He got little. This guy didn't do much, but he got more of the money. Why? Because silver is a smaller package holder compared to platinum. What does it tell us? It means that if we have the capacity to be on the platinum, we need to be on platinum package. Many of us here are on platinum package. But if you don't have the funds, you can still at least start. You can still start. Don't delay. Then we have what we call the pairing development bonus. What does this mean? What this means is that in as much as the company is saying, just get 2 people into the business, minimum. two people that make sense, two people that understand the business, and you probably will be made for life. What do I mean? There's something called the pairing bonus. When I say pair, it has to be two: a pair of eyeglasses, pair of pants, pair of gloves, and pair of shoes. What it means is that the company will pay you, apart from the fact that they will pay you for bringing in somebody into the system, they will make sure they also pay you an extra income if you balance your leg. So, for example, imagine this is silver. Silver now brings in a fellow silver on the left. He will earn a direct bonus. He now brings in another silver on the right. He will also earn another direct bonus. But guess what? The system will now observe that they have somebody on the left and somebody on the right. They will now pair, and they will now pay an extra income again. So for silver, if you have two silvers on one left, one right, apart from a direct bonus, the company will still pay you an extra income of $14.6 again. But that's not the fun part. The fun part is this. If this person you have brought on board, and even this person you have brought on board, you may not even be around, now decide to now bring, maybe A brings in A1, and B brings in B1, right? You don't know about this A1 and B1, but guess what? Because it's on the left side and the right side, they still compensate you for that. Another $14.60 also hit your account. If A1 brings in A2 and B1 brings in B2, they will still compensate you. So as long as these legs on the right team and the left team keep growing down the line, based on the points, they keep paying you perpetually for life. So it doesn't have to be personal effort all the time. And that's why I would say Phytoscience pays like crazy. But if you are bringing in gold, if it's gold left, gold right, you earn $79. Then if it's platinum left and platinum right, as long as you have more platinum on the left and on the right, you have $200 coming into the system. But silver cannot earn more than $147 max. Gold cannot earn more than $1,000. But guess what? Platinum can earn unlimited. No matter how much is earned for that day, platinum will get the whole income itself. Moving forward, we have what we call the key bonus as well. The key bonus is simply saying anytime you decide to sign up someone into the business, apart from the direct bonus, the company will pay you for keying in the person's details. Every detail you key in, name, phone number, email address, and the package of choice, by the time you just go on, execute, submit, the company will pay your direct bonus and will pay an extra income of 3%. 3% on the parent point again will pay to you. So for silver, you get paid $2.19. For gold, $11.85. Then for platinum, another $30 coming to your account again. So that's really much. Now, let's move on. Then we have what we call the matching direct sponsor bonus. What does this mean? I will make it very brief. It simply means each time I introduce someone into the business, right? Like, for example, I introduce L1, right? That's my first level. My L1 decides to bring in someone else, right? L2. This L2 now brings in L3. And this L3 brings in L4. This is how it will play out. You and I know very well that whenever I introduce someone, I get paid. When you introduce someone, you get paid immediately, right? Get paid the bonus, right? Let's imagine you introduce a platinum into the business. They pay you $450 instantly. But guess what? If this person you have introduced now go ahead to introduce another person that wants to do platinum, he will get $450. But guess what? That income that has been made by your first generation, the first level, 7% of it will still come to you. That's what you're saying here. Then if the L2 brings in L3, this guy will make this guy earn the full capacity of his bonus. This guy will earn 7%, and this guy will earn 2%. So it's what they call like an indirect bonus. So whatever, it goes right down to the 10th generation, right down. So that's 7222. That's 25% of the income of the percentage is being paid out to you when you are able to nurture your team properly. Then we have another way of earning, which is the matching to direct. I will skip because of time. Like I said, I'll take everything. Then we have reorder bonus. Anytime anybody you have introduced into the business, the person now, after using the product, becoming a member, and says he wants to buy more of these double stem cells, the company will, when the person buys from the computer, from the system, they will compensate you with another $4.5 instantly again. As we call reorder bonus. Sorry. So you get to be paid that amount of money again. So I'm going to skip some of this very quickly, and because of time, the major factor, the major point that I want to stress here is this: that Phytoscience has offered a lot of people a lot of opportunities that many people are looking forward to get. It has made many millionaires. It has put smiles on people's faces, trips, travels, and so on and so forth. And it has really, really touched a lot of people's lives, not just in Nigeria, but across the globe. And you are here today not by chance. Let's face it, a lot of people are working so hard today and are getting so little for it. But what I'm saying is that why don't you work so that you can get something that will benefit you for the rest of your life? I'm going to quickly share this screen so that I can quickly end this presentation. Sorry about the slide shifting. I don't really like that, but I just have to use it because of. So we have tours, travels. So the last, I'm going to share this quickly. So we have a lot to offer Phytoscience. There are many people that are making lots of millions of naira every month. These are trips. You have a chance to get engaged in a trip. These are some of our members that went on the trip out of the country to South Korea. And these are members that went out of the country to Dubai. And these are members that have really, really enjoyed the business. Some are shifting into the business because of the opportunities that they found. Some, they come in, then they leave. Then later they find out that Phytoscience really rocks and they return again. So these are some of the car achievers. This is Mr. Jide Olaoke, very honorable and humble leader. 2 vehicles. These are not just ordinary vehicles. These are very powerful vehicles. And this is Mr. Bismarck of Safo Boateng. He also has the vehicle to his glory. We have Mr. Mike. Mr. Mike has a new car. This is his old image. He has a Mercedes Benz right now. As Mr. Tunde. And this is Soft Mind as well. This is Mr. Prof. These are car achievers and have done excellently well in the business. Please, I want you to really give them a thumbs up. They have done excellently well. And these are some of our members who traveled out of the country to really maybe discuss on matters concerning the business. And we thank God that things are getting into shape. So all progress takes place outside the comfort zone. Today, you are here not by an error, not by error. You are here by design, I must tell you. You are here by design. You need to step out of the comfort zone. You need to do something new. You need to look deep into what we're saying and make that change. When we offered Phytoscience to people many years back, some did not listen to us. But during the pandemic, when matters became very hot, they now began to shift. My question is, how long do you think the pandemic will last? How much effect do you think it will have on the economy? How long will you wait for jobs to get lost or for salaries to be chopped before you make a decision? Make hay while the sun shines. With this, I want to stop sharing my slide. And over to you, Alex. Thank you very much for listening to me. Thank you so much.
A very big thank you to you, Mr. Victor Imove. Wow, can we please give a very resounding applause to him? You did awesome, sir. You were wonderful. Thank you so very much. It was a nice time. The network was not fair with me. but I tried my best to still stay in touch despite all the mishap. Mr. Victor, also a very big thank to you, and very, very detailed too. Everything was so detailed and concise, and with time precision also. I want to say a very big thank you to you for giving us from the very beautiful wealth of knowledge that you have with you. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Please, can we give him a beautiful applause? Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I want to say a very big thank you to every member of the for co-hosting with us tonight. At this juncture, we want to say if there is any testimony in the house, we will want about 3 testimonies if anybody can share their testimonies with us. Then we will also be taking questions, but let us put to mind the question will be from non-members, because members, we have the time for our own private trainings and we can always ask questions at those times. So if you are a guest tonight, we have 3 slots for questions. And if we have testimonies this night, we also will welcome testimonies. But let us be mindful that whatever it is we are doing now, we are going to be ending this presentation in totality at the nick of 10 p.m. So please, if we have any hands, okay, I can see there are 2 hands up. We have Mary G, Nigeria, and we have Mr. Wale. Mary G, are you sharing a testimony? Hello, please, Mary G, any of the co-hosts, can you please help me to unmute Mary G?
I've done that.
Mary G? Okay, thank you so very much. Mary G, your hand is up. Hello, is she still in the house?
Please, can we go to the next?
Hello.
Good evening.
I was actually trying to give thumbs up to Leader Orpheus for that wonderful presentation. I didn't know I raised my hand. Nevertheless, I'd love to still share. Yes, it's been a great night tonight with Mr. Orpheus. That was awesome presentation. And permit me, I'm sorry I won't be able to on my video. Yeah, great evening, everyone. I am Olanrewaju Mary Oluyinka, and it's been a while that I've been in Phytoscience, and it's been so awesome, so beautiful. And I have a lot of testimonials, personal and third party. But quickly, I would love to share my personal testimony with you all. Sometimes, years back, while I was still in the secular world, working as a banker, I was having a particular health challenge that is actually caused by excess paracetamol in my bloodstream. To the glory of God, after so many efforts looking for solution, and medically, I was banned from taking paracetamol, and my case got to lose. So many things were done, including bone marrow aspiration, and a lot of drugs were administered to me. And the particular drug that was given to me, we didn't like, myself and my family, we didn't like the side effects because it's a mental issue. That's the side effect of that particular drug. Presently, I've even forgotten the name of that drug. All thanks to God for giving me a total solution, permanent solution. And after that, I was looking for solution everywhere. I had to join about 2 supplements companies, which I won't want to mention the names, but I didn't get a expected result. So that made me to look further for solution. And to God be the glory, I came across Phytoscience, and I bought the double stem cell with 514,290. I consumed so many of the packs, and I gave about 4 packets out to people. To the glory of God, you can see that I said I've forgotten the drug that was given to me from Luth. Why? Because I have a permanent solution. I am totally healed. I'm totally okay. I can do what I couldn't do, and I'm very, very fit. And that made me to go into the business passionately to help people across the globe. And to the glory of God, I have many people through our team, Phytoscience Nigeria. We have a lot of people that have taken this product for one ailment or the other with great result. And we give glory to God. Why? Because no man can take the credit of this product. It is God that gave created the plants, and God gave the knowledge to mankind to the member biochemistry group, while our wonderful chairman actually partnered with this company, and we're able to, get this product across to people in a cheaper rate, just like leader Orpheus have explained, that without partnering with maybe biochemistry, maybe a pack would have been, sold for 200,000 naira. But now we have access to it, we can afford it, and that's why tonight I want to encourage everyone, our guests and members, to get this product through the process I've invited you. Use the product, share the information with people, and enroll people, and you will enjoy both benefits in phytoscience. I mean the health and the wealth that leader Orpheus have explained to us. Thank you very much. I'm passionately in love with phytoscience. I love the products, I love the people, I love the business, and I want to see you all at the top. Thank you. Good night.
Thank you so very much, Mary G. That is the Mary G of Phytoscience, a passionate lady, a go-getter. Thank you so very much for sharing your wonderful testimony with us tonight. I am sure it's going to change somebody's story tonight. The person may have been waiting for this kind of words from someone, and I'm sure it's going to change the story of someone who has been looking up to a solution. Mr. Wale, your hand is up. We want to have you right now. Can anybody help, please? Let's unmute Mr. Wale.
Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, thank you so much. I want to thank the presenter. He did a very good job. This is my first time. This is the first time I'm hearing about this company or the platform.
Wow, that's awesome. Welcome, sir. Who invited you?
Well, I can't even remember the name, so I will talk to him later.
Okay.
I just sent it to me through WhatsApp. But along the line, while the presenter was presenting the program, there was an issue with his network, and he had to sign me out several times. But at a point that I think is very, very vital, that I need to know the cost of each of the package, I was signed out. So, and I wrote at a chart, if he can just recap what is the cost of each of this package. I think it spoke about silver, gold, and platinum. So that is my question.
Okay, Mr. Wale, thank you very much. Firstly, I want to say no presenter or no trainer has that power to remove anybody, because everybody who is on the platform.
No. I didn't say that. I said the network.
Oh, okay.
The
Well,
network, yes, the network. I think the network from his end, not the presenter. The network from, yeah.
Okay, thank you so very much for staying put despite your coming back. Really showed doggedness, shows the tenacity, and we must salute that. In your screen now, I'm sure you have the prize list being flagged there by the presenter. You can really see what the prizes are and the product that comes with them. And if you take this to be a business, you're also going to see what you need to earn as much as you want. I'm sure you're going to get back to the person that has invited you, and the person will put you through thoroughly and guide you appropriately, especially now that we have a promo running. Thank you so very much, Mr. Wally. It's nice having you here. Please, do we have any other question? If there's any question in the chat room, can any of the co-hosts help us, please? If there is a question in the chat room, can you please read it out for us?
Okay.
Any questions?
Yes. I have a question concerning someone asking if our products can cure sickle cell. BUT. I'm not sure if name is spelled like that or it's just something like that. So please, can double stem cell cure sickle cell? That was her question.
Okay, thank you. I think I saw the name. It is spelled BEASTY, something like that. Am I correct?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Orpheus, will you do justice to that, please?
Yes. I like that question a lot. Okay, hold on. Well, yes, it can really help a great deal. You have to understand the idea behind sickle cell. I did some little research. I'm not a doctor anyway, but let's face it, information these days are almost everywhere. So I did some research on it. But before the research, I want to say that there are members in our midst that have used this product and have gotten tremendous results with sickle cell. The results start to show sometimes 4 days, sometimes a week, sometimes 2 weeks. They attack ceases completely. The crisis just stops, and they're like confused, surprised. And how come how is this possible? Because despite the fact that they have been using all types of drugs, all types of treatments, it has never been like this. So one of our greatest joy and confidence is the testimonies that we have. Some people even have gone to the extra mile to even say that, sickle cell, you have the sickle cell shaped red blood cells being produced from the bone marrow. There's a genetic alteration problem. But what they discovered is that it has changed everything from even that structure to even to produce disc-shaped red blood cells. So someone may say, how possible? The idea is this. There's something called the DNA strand. That is the blueprint meant for everybody. That makes my eyes dark. That makes my skin very dark. That makes me my height and everything. That is the blueprint. That's my architectural design for me. So in the course of the baby being born or an individual, apart from a mother and father coming together, that DNA structure shows that there must be sickle cell shapes that will come out from the blood being produced. So stem cells, naturally, what they do is they try to repair and put everything back to normal, right? Apart from the fact that two products are very important in this aspect. The double stem cell will go into the bone marrow or even into the genetic, whatever strand, whatever, and try to correct it naturally, but it takes time. Try to correct it, right? Try to correct that structure that is producing sickle cell shaped. With time, people notice that they begin to produce disc-shaped, cells. While there's another product called the snowfield fort. I showed you the other time. The snowfield fort is so powerful that it can do the same work as that of the red blood cells. So carrying of oxygen from one part of the body to the other, the chlorophyll, the snowfield, does that very, very effectively. So that's how, in two aspects, apart from repairing from the genetic code, it also has a way of helping in transporting oxygen from one part to the other. Then with time, cells naturally don't last for long. Humans don't last for long. Cells last for a period of time. Those sickle cell shapes with time, when it's about for them to metastasize, or what they call it, to die, they die off. The sickle cell shapes go away, and the brand new ones come to forth. But it is not rocket science. It takes time. Like I said, for some it may be a week, for some it may be 2 weeks, so for some it may be a month. So for some, conversion of SS to AA will take like 8 months, but there have been testimonies even beyond these shows, even down to UK. There have been testimonies. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you so very much, Orpheus. God bless you. You really went so detailed. Thank you, and I'm sure Madam Beauty is well informed about this. What we have. We have just about 2 minutes to wrap this up. So because of that, we will not be taking any more questions. But I want to call to the podium one of our co-hosts, Mr. Mike. If you are in the house, please. I want you to please close this meeting for us tonight. I know it has been a wonderful time, and we are never even conscious of how much time we have spent. So, Mr. Mike, please help us so that at the nick of 10, we'll be saying our goodbyes. Thank you, and God bless you.
All right. Thank you, Madam Slexia. And I really want to thank my best friend, my great teacher, for this wonderful presentation. In fact, I learned more than I used to know. So that is the power of learning. And to the guests in the house today, I believe every one of you must have learned one or two things. And we don't want you to keep what you have learned today to yourself alone. Please kindly help us to spread it. Kindly help us to sensitize a whole lot of people around you about the potential benefit of stem cell. A lot of people have been enjoying it, and we don't need to hide it. It's an information that has been helping a lot of people. And at the same time, we want you to look into it, and we want you to make more findings about stem cell from our company, from the reputable of this powerful company called Phytoscience. And possibly we want as many people that are listening to us today, from wherever you are zooming from, to join us, because there's cool cash in this business. Through this business opportunity, many of us have been able to do what we naturally we couldn't do, like almost 4 years ago. But now God is really blessing us because of what the America has projected, and it's really happening to many of us now. We are experiencing it. We are smiling to bank. We are cashing out in dollar, and that's the good news. As we are helping people to get out of their health challenge, all manners of challenge they've been experiencing, at the same time is giving us money, and that's a win-win situation. And thank God we have a product that is working. God is working through this product. And please, we want you to tell a lot of people around you. And our next seminar, our next presentation like this is always on Monday. We want you to bring as many people as you can invite to this platform so that they can as well learn and how to go about it. God bless you all for listening. And I want to wish everybody good night, and do have a very wonderful night rest. Thank you very much, and God bless you.
Thank you, Mr. Mike. In case you are guessing who Mr. Mike is, that is a black diamond in Phytoscience. And if you listen properly to what Mr. Orpheus gave today, you will know that a black diamond is actually a chopper. If you hear someone is a black diamond, you know that person has really gone far in Phytoscience. I want to say everyone, we can now unmute ourselves. We can say thank yous. We can say goodbyes. Please, we can all unmute ourselves. I'm trying to make us